Hello from Tabletop Baseball Plus. I am Tenacious Earl, and I am your host for the Korn to Born second round of the San Diego Open. So, Korn to Born is a project I've been doing using Action PC Golf. And speaking of which, I noticed that Action PC Golf has a sale going on, I think, for Father's Day this weekend, or not just Action PC. I don't know if the golf does. I haven't really looked at it yet, but for all you fathers and those who aren't, just go ahead and, you might want to check it out if you've been playing this game. If not, who knows, maybe they even have a sale on the game itself. I'm not sure. I should make an effort and go check it out. But having said that, we're going to go ahead and play the second round. This Korn to Born is my attempt to take golfers who have more or less failed to ever be on the PGA Tour in previous efforts, besides going through the Korn Ferry Tour, what used to be the Nike Tour. So that's really what it is. It's guys who were promoted in the previous campaign from Korn Ferry, which again was the Nike Tour, up to the PGA Tour. This tournament, we've decided to take, if I can find my mouse, where'd my mouse go? There you are. Ryan Brehm is the guy. So we're going to play this event. It's going to be round 2 at La Jolla, which is Torrey Pines, I believe the South course. Pin 2, black tees, rough is tour rough, 7 firmness, 10.5 stimp. And we can't do anything about this right now. We need to go to tee off. And again, we are Ryan Brehm. We took him to 2 under par in round 1. So felt pretty good about that. Oh, yeah, and I need to do this. There we go. So that way, when it, because this thing has little glitches when it comes to my, I don't know what the cause of that is, if it's just my PC doesn't have a great graphics processing unit or what. But so we've got the groups here. Let's see, where is Brain? We got to find him in here and then set that group to be where we'll play him. Okay, we already have him set to our control, and we're going to watch Lewis, and we're going to watch Grayson Murray as well. So let's get that round of playing. We're the 1040 group, so it's going to take us a little while to get there. So let's just sit back and relax and talk. So this channel. Oh, you know what? Look at that. Top of the leaderboard. Colin Morikawa. That's the guy last week on the tour. Is Daniel Berger there? I don't see him on the leaderboard, but he's the one who missed 2 relatively clutch type putts and ended up blowing it to Daniel Berger at, which one was that? Colonial. So he's at the top of his leaderboard. But anyway, this channel it started and is mostly focused on the genre of tabletop sports. If you're just new to things, have a couple people watch. I think one of them might be me. But, why this, what we started with, I'm trying to figure out if I can get this to the point where this is tilted a little more. Dice are a great way to simulate odds and all that stuff, and so that's what we've done. Tabletop Earl started this channel before I joined it, and I'm Tenacious Earl, and I got that name because of the league that I developed. It's 10-team league. It's not because I think that I'm tenacious or anything like that. It's kind of like I don't know. So, and here is the other part to that, why I decided to kind of name us each that, because, well, first off, we both are Earl, and we both do stuff on this channel, but also there was a point in time where we did a head-to-head a head-to-head thing called the Battle of the Earls, and in order to keep us kind of separate or tell us apart, that's where it was kind of natural to say he was tabletop Earl because he was on tabletop baseball. Now we've added the plus, but then I was doing this Tenacious tour or Tenacious baseball league, and so it just kind of seemed fair enough to for me to go ahead and call myself Tenacious Earl, and it's just I figure I would use that. It keeps us separated, I guess, or we can differentiate between the two of us. So yeah, so that's anyway. So we started with tabletop stuff, but now each of us are kind of like doing our own little. I mean, and granted, I've always done computer gaming and things like that, but okay, let's take a look here. We have a calm day. It looks like no wind. That will make things a little easier. Now, Brehm, he has a missed tendency of left, so we just got to keep that in mind. That if we're gonna aim, we might want to just shade it a little to the right in case he gets his tendency miss. Not great rated, but he is 2 under par, which I think would be in decent shape to make the cut if he could just shoot either even par or hello Max Cornelius, either even par or 1 under would be great as well. So let's see if he can do that with windless conditions. That should be possible. So, we hit the ball 296. So that's probably gonna be about a 315. Actually, I'm surprised. Who is that? Is that Lewis? That's Lewis that hit it that far. So we have to figure we're probably gonna be able to hit it that far, and we're gonna be in between club range, probably in between that 56 and a 60. So let's take it. Let's take it to the 5 wood and try to keep it in play. See, that means we've got a 258 carry. We want to try and keep that target inside the yardage that is the carry. We don't want to overswing, so let's see how he does here. And there is his left tendency, and he went way left with the 5 wood. So the question is, will I have a shot to the front right, and I need a flyer to get there. It is downhill, that will help us. And, we're still in this like 1% range, so just gonna hope to get a chip and a putt. Maybe a little bit of lie issue. We are in the bunker, so that's gonna make this tough. We don't really want to start with the bogey, but at this point, if we could save a par, that'd be great. Grayson from a perfect position ends up with a downhill chip for birdie. Lewis, he looks like he's going to be short. It's going to trickle on, and then the spin kicks in. Okay, so now we've got a ticklish little sand shot here. We want to try the lob out of here. Bite. Nice. That was great. Thank you for the clapping. Gives us a chance at par. Very good chance at par. And a nice sand save to open this round, where it looked like after the tee shot we might be in some tough sailing. Lewis just a little firm. Grayson Murray for the par, and he makes it. So good save for him. Missing the green. Lewis does tap it in, and now it's going to be our tap in. Let's just putt. There we go. Let's not get fancy. Justin Thomas with an early 2-shot lead. Morikawa and Hovland have yet to tee off, so gotta get this thing moving. Played some disc golf this morning. I don't know if any of you play that. It's an inexpensive facsimile of the real thing, so I'm better at ball golf, but you know, aside from the $4 per entry into the state parks in the state of Delaware, that's about it. And you know, discs, you pretty much. I did lose a disc today, which was a real bummer. But all right, so this is 371. If we hit our driver, we're going to end up in pitch land. So I don't like how we hit that 5-wood, but I think we got to try it. Let's see, 253 carry. So that means 260. It's still going to end up. I think the 5-wood. Let's give it a shot. Give it a whirl. I think we'll end up right about the correct yardage for our wedge. So let's see. It might end up with a full wedge, which would be great. I'll have to see what the. Here's Murray. A little long. It's going to bounce off the back wall there of this little backstop. And I think he'd want to be a little bit more accurate than that. Here's Lewis. He's going to use that backstop and spin it right back. Oh, he goes way deep. He was very much in between clubs. So now we are 114 up the hill a little bit. We've got the 124 carry. Now that's not too bad. If we go high spin, we might, if we catch this hill, we might spin it right back to where the pin is. Let's give this a shot. We do have to aim a little bit to the right because, oh no, this is uphill. So that's going to create even more spin. And it's a little bit, the ball's a little below our feet. So it's going to take it from left to right just a smidge. So let's give this a whirl. We're going to do a high spin shot. We're going to try and use this shelf just behind the flag before it heads up to that upper tier and see if it'll spin back to the cup. Yeah. That is the way we wanted to do it. We will take that and see if we can get to 3 under par. This is a tricky putt. Look out. Hit the cup. I guess that's not as steep as it looks, and the greens aren't quite as fast as I was used to in some other times. So Lewis short. Murray, he's taken his putter out with the cover back still on it, and here we have a birdie putt. And are we gonna? It's downhill. Let's not bother trying the aggressive. Let's go with the regular. We don't want to have a chance at a 3 putt here. And we'll tap it in. That's a missed opportunity. Best laid plans. Whoa, what's that name? Jazz Janawatan Anand. Having a heck of a round here today, looks like. Let's see. 4 under for the round. Jazz, where is he from? Not sure what that flag is. I don't know if it's Thailand. Not sure. Interesting. Anyway, we miss an opportunity to take another shot back after a very solid wedge to within 8 feet. But, all right, par 3. Not usually very good at par 3s, but see, here he's using this very nicely. That'll feed right down. He's still going to have 18 feet there for birdie. 24 feet. Here's Lewis. Taking it over the bunker. This is looking great. Nice shot. We would take that in a heartbeat. Okay, so we've got a little wind now. It's just decided to pick up. Little tailwind, not too much. 196 down the hill, so that's going to be, and with a little bit of wind, so wish I had noticed what they were hitting. So minus 11. So this is where it's a little tricky. because it uses the degrees. So, um, figure that means we are going down about, we will say maybe 20 yards. So like 196, maybe more like 176 we need by what I think. I think I'm going to check the 185. I'm going it's a softer green. I'm also going a little bit by the seat of my pants here because I do have this backstop. If I'm short, I think I can chip it in. Or chip it up and get my 3 on this hole. So let's see how this works out. And I do want to leave it just a little to the right here because let's see. Get up. Okay, a little short. Let's just use our short game here and let's see. Let's do chip. I think we want to do lob. Do the flop, lob, pitch. I like the pitch better, and it's going to be coming off of the slope a little bit here. Here we go. Okay, slow down. Wanted to get that a little closer. We missed a putt like that before. Here's Murray down the hill. It's going to go. Look at that. Beautiful putt. Okay. Slightly down. Let's be aggressive with this one. All right. I make my par. Well, Brehm makes his par, I guess is the way to put it. Okay. Through 3, we're still, what are we in here? We're in 39th place. Although I will say with low wins, you have to suspect that the scores are going to be low today somewhat. So we probably need to post, I'd say, a 1 under at the very least. Maybe 2 under, but we'll take 1 under. Ooh, he's going to put it in the trap. Let's see if that was wind aided. Not really. The wind should be taking it the other direction. That's going to be a pretty decent drive. Is that a driver? It's a 5 wood. Just trying to take care. So it's going to be 280. So it's going to be a long iron up. Let's aim a little to the right. Let me see. Just don't want to. That's super. So Tom Lewis, he birdied that last hole as well. So he's looking good. Here is Murray out of the sand. Oh, he's going left. Look out. Is this going out? It's out of play. It's going to be in the hazard. Okay. Got to block that out of our images here. That image out of our minds. We don't want to have that happen. So we've got wind pushing us a little left, and we've got this above our feet. It's going to bring us left as well. It's 169 so it's about a 173. Again, we have this 178. That's up the hill. So if we go 180, 187 is a little too far. What if we go high? Let's go to the 181. I like the high here. Let's see if we can find that back slope and let it come back down. No, it goes a little too far. All right, well, we're going to have to lag it down there. That's a nice chip, but he's going to have a pretty tough putt coming back. Hello, John. All right, so we're going to have a lag here. This is going to be a tough 2 putt. If you want to drain it, that'd be great. Please. Come on. Find the bottom of the cup. We'll take that right there. Second birdie for Lewis. Nah, he doesn't get the... Does not get it right. Murray drops a shot there. Let's see. Let's just regular putt at this time. Aggressive maybe. And a bogey. That's disappointing. We're going to drop into the 50s probably with that. That's a tough hole. That might be the toughest. That's probably the toughest par 4 on the course, I'm guessing. Man. Great drive. Second shot left something to be desired for sure. Missed clubbed it. I don't know what that was about. Maybe the downhill stance just put a little less loft on it and just carried a lot more. So, all right, here's Lewis. He's gonna find first cut. It's gonna hang on. A little bit of slope there, it seems. Now Grayson. Oh, it's me. Wow. Did I wonder if that means Murray? He double bogeyed 4. How about that? Oh, that's right. He went out of play. I forgot. Okay, no wind here. It's going to leave us 150. We can take that. Going to aim center. The left side is good for this, but I'm going to take into account a little bit of my miss tendency. Look out, he's going right. He's going to have to play out of the sand. Maybe a little bit of confidence crisis there. Bad 3 putt. Setting him up for a little bit of a stretch. He's got to kind of find that groove again. All right, so I'm going to try. Just want to try to find the front of the green here. Here's Lewis. He's going to be. Is he going to trickle on? Oh, it's nice. Tom Lewis has his A game this week. All right. 142, no wind, level. Let's give this a shot. I want to see if we can. If this is going to be a little long, maybe, but if I get the low end of this as far as, then that's going to be pretty much right on. So let's bite. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Get a sand save. Oh, yeah. Come on, how about we get this back? Tickle, tickle, tickle. Can I get there? Nope. Just misses. That's unfortunate. Still in the mid to low 50s, so Murray with his par. Okay, gonna end up on the 6th. No, it's on the 6th next. First par 5. Well, these par 5s are all pretty. Well, no, 13's reachable. 18 is potentially reachable, but you also have. Thank you, John. This one, I don't know. I don't know if we can get there or not. Let's see. We need a good drive first. Otherwise, we would definitely have to make it a 3-shot hole. But I think if we can get it out there, 320, we might have a chance to roll it on. But the wind is in our face, so that's going to add to the challenge of it. Let's make sure we dial this back some. Settle, settle, settle. There's his left miss. So this is going to be a 3-shot hole for us. Oh boy, Grayson is going out of bounds. Well, it's the hazard, I guess. The computer will take care of that. Oh, he did re-tee, or maybe that's on a line. Man, he's going to struggle to make the cut now. Probably he's going to be at least even, maybe probably one over. Lewis, is he laying up? Oh boy, he's going to hit the cart path. That's not really where you want to miss it. So at this point, we may be happy to be able to take a shorter club, forcing our hand here. 190 would put us. See, I don't even want to do that really. 167 gets us 110 out. What's our clubs here? We could get the 60 degree with that. So let's give that a. Let's go one club more because we got a little bit of a headwind too. So just we want to keep it. We want to find the fairway here. We just want a shot in. Just want a shot. And we may have cut off a little too much of the angle. Carried 184, went 196. So much for our magical calculations. Murray, he's going to hit the bunker. We've got a backstop here. Let's see what we can do. 77 yards. So we're going to have to go with a 70, let's see, 75. It's a 75 yarder into the wind. I think we've got to go 80, which is not ideal. You have chances for mishits when you start doing this, but let's see. Bite, bite, bite. Okay. That takes a 3-putt way down. That's a heck of a shot. How do you... That's... I guess because it's up the hill. That's a short side. Yeah, see, there's Murray hitting it. Over hitting it there. So he's going to be putting for his bogey. Oh, and he drains it. So he does get the even. He's at even par. Plenty of time. Let's see. We're going to go aggressive here. It's not uphill, or it's not downhill. So let's give it a whirl and see if we can. Man, his putting just isn't very good. Nothing we can do about it. Lewis misses his too, so of course that was pretty much deserved with that second shot. We'll be aggressive with this. Okay. So we are still 54th. Need to make I believe it's 70 plus ties, or it might be 65 plus ties. So we just don't want to lose too many more shots. We'd like to get one back here at some point. That was a good opportunity too, and we just couldn't manage. Okay, we're next. So we got another one of these 3-tier jobbers. We've got a little bit of a backstop. Wind behind us. We can grip her and let her rip her here. So let's try and cut off a little bit of this corner. Kick into the fairway. Nah, it's not going to do us any good. All right, well, we missed right somehow. So, even when you have a tendency to miss left, it doesn't mean you're not going to miss right sometimes. Lewis, he must have had a horrible lie in that rough. He Just has to kind of dunk it down there. Here's Murray. So our angle is not great. Oh, that's a great shot right there, Murray. He's going to get it back to 1 under with that probably. So we're in a position where we kind of, what do we got here? 140. Boy, I'll tell you what. Do you want a chance? Our carry is 144. If we get 100%, and even if we have a 96 lie, do we want to chance that? I'm gonna get greedy here. I'm gonna try and get this guy in close. We've got a backstop. We need to get to we want on this middle tier. Let's give it a shot. Come on, be the right club. Get up. Okay, we'll take that. We will take that. Not going to get much spin out of the rough, but Lewis just hits the country mile. So Lewis, he's starting to find some, let's see, that's his 4th shot. So, boy, he's fortunate not to go off the front of that. Okay, let's be careful with the lag. Ooh, look at this putt. Taking the long way home. Well, not a tap in. Lewis made it an adventure for bogey. Birdie for Murray. Gave us our line here. Let's go aggressive. Would have missed it anyway. Sometimes it's just not meant to be, is it? Let's see, what does that put us at? 73. We're still in with that, but man, if we keep bottling putts and hitting bonehead shots, we're going to miss the cut. And I mean, that's part of this game is, let's see, this is going to be too long for Murray. He's not going to get the spin. Yeah, so this is interesting. Now, again, you have a backstop here, but man. Oh, and he gets a big hop. He's not going to stay. So that's the trouble. You're using a longer iron, and now it's uphill, 173. That means we got to hit it 170. Gonna guess 177. We're gonna say, let's see, 185 is too long, but let's go with the high shot and see if we can play this. Going left, just stay up and work your way back down the hill. That's fine. Missed it to the left a little, but you're you can play all the strategy you want in this game. You're still at the mercy of how the swing meters and everything are figured based on the golfer's attributes. So, you can't take it on the chin too much when things don't go quite as planned. It is really neat, just like in real golf, when it does go as planned. But, let's go with a regular putt here. But this guy's putting has been atrocious so far, and we're still not going to make a putt. I mean, we're going to hit 36 putts on this course, it seems like. So, yeah, that is a difficult. Let me see. I'm not sure if you're talking about the little wedge-shaped landing area in the middle, or if you're talking about this par 3. I think this one was a pretty tough one as well. Pin sandwich between the bunker and that backstop. And plus you have that yardage you have to maneuver around, try and decide how much slope there actually is there, how much elevation change. You hate to over club and then you end up having a downhill difficult putt, trying to be, ooh, what was that? Did he get half of that? $264, 3-wood. Keeping it in play. Looks like a shopping mall over here, huh? Oh, it's us. Okay. I was busy admiring the scenery. All right. So we don't want to go left. That's our tendency. So let's aim just right center and let's hope he doesn't have a howler one. He's missed a little right. Man. Tough to figure this guy out. His consistency isn't very great right now. Lewis is gonna find the left rough, I think. Clapping for him, but that looks like rough to me. First cut. Nobody's gonna reach this in 2, so Murray gave it a big old whack, and you got to get to this back tier, so we're next, and 228. That puts us a bit far down. Let's see, 201. I think we want to go one more club down. This is probably, see how this is kind of light? This is the area you probably want to land it in order to have about a full, we just want a full club. And we'd prefer it on the right side of the fairway for the angle. Can you at least get it in the fairway, please? It might be first cut. I think we'll be okay with that, especially if it can bound up. That's rough. Nothing's really going right for us right now. Lewis, he's putting it in the same area, taking the strategic way, but he puts it in the middle. I go for a better angle and get a little, so we're down the hill, but then it comes back up a little bit for this pin placement. So we got about a 135. Let's go with the knockdown. I'd like to do it in a way that we could just let it roll up that hill, and let's see how this works out. Little different approach here to the hole. See if it'll roll up there. Come on, get up. Yes. Take that. Settle down. Settle down. Stay on. All right, green in regulation. Oh, when you can just go ahead and attack the pin every time, and he just keeps finding them. What is Murray doing? Miss hit, I guess. I guess he tried a hero shot, trying to flop it up there, and he just completely thinned it or whatever. So let's go with a regular putt. It'd be nice to make one of these finally. We really need it. It's not going to go here. We will tap in for par. Remember, we had some birdies on the back 9. I hope maybe we can find the magic there again. Murray, this is his bogey chip. He's going to double this one. Mike Hazen is the GOAT. It's good to be the GOAT. That means that I can't be, I guess, right? Nah, it's good to see you, man. Good to see John and Max and And yeah, so we are through the front 9, and we are clinging to the cut line by our ivories. It's been an adventure thus far on the round. As you can see here, although let's see, we'll see it better up in this part. 2 bogeys, 4th and the 7th. We've had a number of birdie putts, just can't get anything to fall. And but we have the tee. We want to try and keep it on the right side of the fairway. I think 278 looks like the yardage for us. So we're going to go with a 3-wood. I'm going to aim just right center. Of course, it's going to pull left. I'm not going to get angry. Not going to let myself get angry here, because it doesn't do any good for one thing, and we can still make our par here, but you know, it's tough when you know that you can play all of the strategy you like, and yeah, you still end up with that bunch of malarkey. We're on pine straw, man. What can we do here? We just, I think, have to play it out here. Bite. Stick, 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 stick. Okay. We're going to take a bogey here, probably. I mean, we can't make a putt, so unless he all of a sudden pulls out the flat stick and it's a brand new one that his fairy godmother decides to grant him with somehow, which probably would be a disqualification for you using over 14 clubs, but that's okay. A guy, you know, so we need a great shot here. We just need to bear down and knock this within 5 feet. Let's target it here. He's got a good lie, perfect lie. It's uphill, but 154. I think we're going to have to go with the high shot here. 156 up the hill. Hope this lands just in front of the pin. Can we get a good shot here at least? It's on line. Be enough. Just bite. Bite now. All right. Missed it a little right, but gives us a chance to save par at least. Murray out of the trap. We get the computer version of Baseball 2020 Stratomatic. Cool. Tom Lewis. I haven't bought a new version of Stratomatic in a long time. I was going to get the cards this year, and then I decided to get History Maker Baseball, the cards and dice. And all right, I'm not going to get aggressive with this. I do not want to have a 4-foot putt for bogey, but let's just make this. Come on, Brehm, put it in. Yes, a save. I was chalking up a bogey, but he hit a clutch shot in there to, I don't know, 8 feet, and that is actually, it looks like we are red here, which means that if everything stayed the same, we'd be out, which isn't a surprise. You know, I told you with very light winds, the scores should be good. Although, take a look here. We had who started out well. No, we don't have it here anymore. But yeah, I got a different game, and it's kind of, you know, it's kind of good to get the Strat PC game as well, just because that way you can run stats with it at the very least, but you can also sim games and all that good stuff. But okay, so 231 down the hill, 6%. So let's figure this is like we're gonna figure a 14-yard drop, probably 12 to 14. So we got to go lighter by that. So we're gonna figure 219 shot in. Plus, we've got plenty of green to work with from front to back. You know, if you go long, you might be having trouble. I'm going to play a little fade in here as well. I'd love to have it end up being just a little longer than what I want and hit this backstop. Okay, that's 222. It's down the hill. I think we got to go even less than that, right? 222, and we figured 12. That's 234. That's going to put us on the back of the green. Let's put a little extra fade on it. That should take a little bit of the distance off, and let's aim front left, and let's hope we don't have a major mess up. So let me see what. So from the target, we are about 12 yards. What I'd like to be able to do is have it gun right up into this area, hit this, and just sneak down and sidle right up to the pin. Let's see if he can do this. It's coming around like, oh boy, I got away with that. He missed it right, but 2.5 degrees, but we get away with it. It ends up on the corner of the green in that little lobe. Murray, he's going to take the same line, and he comes up short. So let's hope that that putt on the last hole gives us some confidence where maybe we can take a little hack at this. And Lewis, see, that's why we didn't want to be long. That's jail back there. You short side yourself with a downhill chip, you don't stand much of a chance. Now he's coming back up. This is for par. He's going to roll it in. Look at this. It's going. It's going. Oh, I thought it was in. Taps it in. There's a bogey. Here's Murray. Bogey as well. Can we two-shot swing these fellas? Right to left. Come on, Brehm. Come on, break. It's not going to break that much, is it? No. Well, after seeing those guys make a mess of it, we got our strategy pretty much right. I think if I had hit it straight with that fade, I think it would have ended up on that little ridge and would have fed its way down within 15 feet or so. But, you know, we got a little break when it, even though we overcooked it, it had enough distance to get over the bunker and land on the front of the green. So sometimes you get you get a little lucky. All right, so we've got the tee because we didn't bogey that hole. That doesn't ever feel good. All right. This we just want to find the fairway. Now we got a little wind. He's going left again. Oh, I don't think that's going to hurt us. He's going to end up back in the fairway, but this is a long way away. We're going to have 290 yards. He's hit some really good shots, and then his driver has completely torched it. Now he's going to end his bunker. No, he's going to get around the bunker. Well, been a lot of people crying about this game in ways, and I'll tell you, there are times when this game, it absolutely gives you the stink eye. So let's see. Come on, we need to get this on the green. He's got the distance for it. Come on, wind, push it a little bit. He misses that right. It's going to stay out of the bunker. Oh no, it's going to roll its way in. Missed right, missed left, missed right, missed left, missed right, missed right. But see, we're taking guys that are just coming off of Korn Ferry Tour. They're not the great golfers that some of the other ones are, and so we're just trying to get these guys into the weekend rounds, and it's, oh, look at this. It's in. Oh, I thought maybe. So Brehm is struggling to make it. Just can't get a putt to go. Let's see. I think we're going to try that. He's got this below the feet. It's going to make it go a little to the right. Let's see if it's uphill a little bit. So we want maybe a little bit beyond. Bite. I wanted it closer than that. I should have seen if it was a left miss. Well, we're going to have at least two guys here that might be missing the cut. No, he's going to make his birdie. What a show off. It's not uphill, but let's be aggressive about this. Yes, a sand save. I thought our goose was cooked on that one. Murray with a par. All you can do is hit the shot and hope. Okay. We need at least a birdie here. This is 540. The other par 5 has a lot of water. Now, this does have some junk to the left. You just want to get your drive down there. Is he hitting 3-wood, or is that's driver? Tough pin right there. Okay, we are 289. We don't want to miss left. Can't go that far to the right. Okay. Stay in the fairway. First cut. Rough. This guy is fighting us the whole way. We're doing everything right for him, and he just is cutting his hand off the entire time. He's got a big old pickaxe, and he's just like... All right. 211 up the hill. I assume we can't go 3. We can go 3. But it's up the hill. Now, 223... That's still going to be short. What about... Now, we get to 5-wood and we're into... Just want to find the front of this. What's our lie? Well, we don't have a stance issue. Just want to find the front of this green if we can. Get a flyer, that'd be okay too. A little bit of a flyer, that's fine. Go to the back of the green. Let's just see if we can 2-putt this and get a birdie. At this point, don't want any heroics out of that lie. You know, these guys are going to short side themselves on the green. You just have to hope that they have the backstop here to be able to. So let's lag this. Love to end up in tap-in land right here. Just slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Break a little bit, break a little bit. What does that leave us? I don't know. Well, he's not going to have... Well, he'll have a decent birdie attempt, I guess, but it's just... Okay. Murray a little better. He's going to get within that... No, he doesn't even get into the zoom view. Lewis. That's a birdie. Good putt. Murray. Good putt. Aggressive. Yes, okay. Needed that. That gets us back into the cut. And we just got to keep... We really need another birdie. It'd be great to birdie 18 and keep it clean the rest of the way. Otherwise, I think three under would be... What are we? Actually, we're 1 under. I think 2 under would be our break-even point here, where we wouldn't have to worry about the cut, and we just get into the weekend and see if we can make a little money for the guy. Okay, Brehm. We want to avoid junk. 295. let's say 300 and 141. Let's go with a 3-wood. Gonna take a little off of this guy. And that may go a little farther than we wanted. Should have probably put it a little left here with this, but I think we'll still be okay. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Murray, ooh. Yeah, I think he'll be okay with that. Again, see, I should have looked at the green and said to myself, I want to be left because you see how this angle would be really nice. Now, the other thing we can do, look at this. So we've got kind of this, kind of a bowl effect here. The left is higher than the middle and the right is higher than the middle. So from either side, you might be able to use that as something to help you. We're 150, a little down the hill. 2 yards. That means 153. We got a chance of leaving this a little long. I'd rather. Well, I think we have to chance it. Got the wind. Let's just. If it hits this collar, it might help slow it up, but I think it's going to go over the collar. Okay, hit that left. Just bite. Okay. Hey, he 99. That is our friend right there. Missed a little left, but still. Can we do back-to-backs here? That would be nice. Ooh, he's going to get... Oh! Grayson gets caught up in the thick stuff. Now he needs a miraculous putt for par. He's not. Shame. Lewis for birdie. Gives it a good effort. Gonna go aggressive. Come on, man. Yes, back-to-back birdies. All right, we are in good shape to we just gotta avoid the big score at this point and try to get to 18, 3-shot, maybe get a 1-putt, get a birdie, and be extra thrilled. 14 of 435. Then you got 15. Okay, so we just played 14. 15. This looks like a bear. 479 par 4. Left side green front. We want to try and keep it a little right of center. But I've been burned. I think anything is fine here. I've been burned both ways. Can't seem to get my drives. And this is going a little left. Just catch the fairway, please. Are we going to have a... Hopefully we have a shot that's unimpeded. Lewis is going to end up over with us, but he might be in the fairway. Murray almost made me feel like I should have tried a fade. Intentionally play some kind of a shaped shot so I'm not trying to play the straighty. Okay, here comes... Okay, so Brehm. What's our... Oh, boy. We are 172. 176 is our yardage. Can we go any higher? We could go up to 7. I'm going to play an 8-yard draw. Let's see. If we aim over here, we're going to miss the crap. That's 11, 10, 9, 8. It's not enough. I'm going to have to aim just at the edge of this bunker. We're going to play it. This is a hero shot right here. High degree of difficulty. This could go horribly wrong. We'd love to hit it right here in this fat part of the green. How about you help us out here, computer? One time. It's bending. Bend a little more. Hit that backstop. Stay. Oh, that's okay. We're putting. If we can navigate that, I'll take a bogey here. This is a tough hole. I would accept a bogey right here if possible. We had 30% chance of hitting trees if we went anywhere in the green area. So that was damage control. So Murray in the bunker. So we're going to have to lag this. If we can get within 3 feet, we will be kissing the ground. Lagging it. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down. That's pretty good. That was pretty nice. Murray, gonna bite? Not enough. I think we're inside of him. So we probably do have a 4 or 5 footer there for par. It's not a gimme by any stretch. He makes his. Here comes Murray, and he shaves the edge. And I think he's missing the cut. So now we're going to go aggressive. We've got, let's see, it's uphill. Yes. Whew. Boy, it looked ugly after the tee shot, and we thought through it. Played 8 yards of draw out of the thick stuff. We got just enough club to find the green. It may have been on that upper shelf, but we found a way to extract a par. All right, we're even par for our round. We're coming here to, okay, 16th. So it's going to be 232. So let's take 2.5. So 2.5, and that's 5. And then, so about 6 yards downhill, we'll say. No wind. So that is going to be 226 we need. So what if we go high? Okay, that's a good yardage. Carry 226. We want it to, just don't know if it's going to bite. I think what we want to do is we want to aim a little left. Long is not good right here. Now, I think we want to aim even farther left. Let's try and see if we can carry it to the middle of the green. If we go a little long, that's fine over here. A little long over here is not so great. Let's see how it goes. Oh, he's going left. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay, well, we're just going to have to play a little pitch and putt here. Didn't really get all of it. It's bunker. Murray. This is probably where he's going to hit his golden shot. No, it's going to get over the ridge. Good. That was where I wanted to put it, but my guy had other plans. So we're going to need this little flopper, I think, right here. And we've got a relatively even stance, so let's see if we can pull this off. Bite, 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 bite. It's not going to. Not an easy chip, not an easy flopper there, so. See, that's what we needed, but you get that out of the bunker. You don't usually get that out of the rough. So Murray with his birdie. Too little, too late, and he doesn't even get that. All right, so we got a 33% chance of making this. He has been putting better on the back nine. Can we get one more out of him? So close. That's, I think we're 53rd right now. That's, if that's our blemish, of course, we'd still like to get one more birdie on 18, that par 5. It is doable. You can actually reach it in 2. There is water, I believe, on the left, front left, which is always a little teeth chattering. Here's 17, 440. If we could get a birdie on this one, that would take some of the pressure off. Right now, we just want a good drive. And to see both of our playing partners do that gives us a little bit of confidence. We're not seeing anything way wackadoodle here. And we're gonna try the driver. It might be, I don't know. I think we hit our driver the best. So let's give it a whirl. Yeah, just as I say that. Although I don't know. If I'm going to have the rough or the sand, I'm not sure. I might want the sand at this point. Depends on the lie in this bunker. And it's pretty good. But what do we need to get? We need 150. It's up the hill, so we need 160. Can we get to 160 club? We can right there. That's... Wait. Why am I saying 160? So that's about 5 yards. We want 155. That's it. We'd love to be top tier. I mean, the pin is central, so that's helping us out here. Just want it to bite. Just need it to bite. It's online. Bite. Go long. What do you get? 107? 102. Oh, and Lewis just... This guy's so annoying right now. Chip, you can't chip it through that first cut. I think we can do the lob. Oh, and he left it in the hanging. Come on, man. Why do you got to do that? It's downhill. We don't... We're still... Maybe? No. Well, saw the dice do a number on me earlier, and this is kind of doing a number on me right here. So we're going to be biting our teeth going to 18 as we drop another shot. Bogey. Now we are in really precarious position here. The cut line is -1. Even is out. So coming to 18, needing a birdie, or if we end up parring, we need a bunch of guys to... We need at least 3 or 4 guys probably to bogey a couple holes on the way in. So what happened there? Okay, there's Lewis. There's our not so much a friend, the pond. And if we could hit a good drive for once in this round, let's see. Where's my scorecard? 4 of 13 fairways today. We've gotten on the green 11 to 17. But, man, the driving is putting the dagger in us here. We've found our way around it most of the time, but we really just need a good drive here. How about you pull out the driver and you do something decent this time, buddy? Okay, we get it. All right. Little left. That's not ideal for that pond. So and we've got to hit next. We want it here. 253. It is downhill though, so that's gonna be okay. We do not want to, definitely do not want to play around with that pond. No stance issues. If we could hit it right on line here, we would take that. And it's on line, and that is what we want right there. We can, if we can two-putt that, we hopefully make the cut, and we see the weekend. We could have carried it closer, I think. Carried 244. It would have been really close. If it catches this lip, it bounces and goes in. So Murray's laying up, but we do get the chance at the eagle too. That would be, an eagle would just make my jaw drop right now. But I think we have to pray for the pray for the two putt from this guy. You just want him to lag it up there to blindfold distance. Flies it right over the pin, backs it up. Tom Lewis, he's going to be probably top 25 after this hole. Murray, he is finally hits a good shot in there. He'll miss the cut. All right, we need a lag. If we can get it 2.78, I think we get the job done. Let's lag it. Break. 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 Okay, that is nice. It's not tapping though. Ooh, Murray. Well, that's going to be the end of your tournament. Lewis gets the birdie. And here we are, 98, 99 with the aggressive. Yes, okay, there's a birdie. I think that seals the deal. That gets us to 51st. And we will be playing the weekend, I think. He's going to be in the money. It seems we have to play out the rest of the holes. But at 51st, I'm thinking that gives us, let's bring this down to where we're at here, and let's just watch and see. We're finished. 73, not ideal. Look out. Here comes that cut line is, okay, 68, even par. We still got guys to start here, so now we have kind of a buffer situation, I think, where the cut line would actually be even, or it would be at 1 over. But you don't want to tarry with that too much, so that was an adventure, man. We took it to the limit one more time. Okay. I think we had Vaughn Taylor in our other tournament. I'm going to stand up here for a second. I've been sitting here for a bit too long. What do we got here? We got 4 guys. Go ahead and talk to me. I have salted this away. Okay, now we got to hope that there aren't too many more who jump. We can't have too many more jump up the 2 under par. You don't want that to happen. Okay, we're back to even par being okay, and then back to it's flip-flopping between 1 under and even. Even. I still think we are pretty safe here, but I think we're fine now. So we're gonna be around tied for 60th. It looks like. So we have taken another Korn to Born guy. He is going to be, at the very least, it looks like getting a paycheck. Let's see, that's 55. Boy, you've got a few guys here that would get you up into about six. That would get you close to 65. You could have a couple guys, Eagle 18 or something. You could, but I think we're well, I think we're okay, but there's still stuff to do here. There's still about 10 groups left out on the course. And look at that, Jason Day. He's gonna make the cut. He is right on the edge. I mean, I don't want to take the time to do it. Okay, boy, we are. it's getting a little dicey right now. We're at 55. I think everything is okay. Okay, we are officially, we've made the cut with Ryan Brehm. There we go. So we are in. Like Flynn. Ryan Brehm. Going to finish this round out here. Advance to the next round. Yes. We're going to shut her down here. We will play round number 3 maybe tomorrow, after people who are watching this after the fact get to check it out. But we have survived. Colin Morikawa in the lead. Hovland and Garcia minus 11, one back. Van Rooyen minus 10, and then you got Poulter and Janawattananond. Janawattananond. If you can say that 20,365 times in a row without a mistake, you're a computer or something. Justin Thomas, Matt Every, Henrik Stenson. We come down the list here to find ourselves. Where are we? Right there. We're in the first group. How do we always end up in the first group? Oh, well. Let's hit cancel real quick. And yeah, I mean, there's, like I've said before, okay, bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh, where is... Let's just go ahead and do that. I know you guys don't really want to see me, but there's a lot of mixed reviews of this game. I'll tell you what, it leaves you feeling accomplished when you actually do something special with it. Like that. I mean, I've seen other guys play tournaments where they pick a front runner, and anyway, I just had a notification pop up about something else. But no, oh, by the way, Beavis and Butthead, where they take a front runner and they get really frustrated, but front runners absolutely miss cuts, and that was why I decided when I was starting this to take this tactic. So that way, if I find some success, I am super duper thrilled. And I think the shot on was it 16? Maybe it was 17. There was a shot where it went long. That was the one that I think I questioned whether or not I did my calculations right. I think otherwise I played a pretty solid strategy round, which is, it's like maybe 40% of the battle in this game is just, getting it right. I mean, I think if you aim for the pin every time, you will do fine too, but I don't know if that's true or not. I wouldn't. I mean, I could try that experiment. It might be fun to do that, but I'd rather leave myself with the notion that taking care with your shots and playing um, playing the percentages, if you will, or, weighing your options and trying something that's a little risky, like that shot out of the woods. We could have played it safe and laid it up a little bit. Instead, we ended up par, and I think we parred that hole by getting that one on the green, and we had to make a little bit of a saving second putt after that. But those are the things. Now, then again, you might say to me, well, look at that hole where you thought you played it right and you hit your approach and it missed left, and you basically screwed. So yeah, I think you always have to keep in mind that in golf, all things really have to come together in a lot of ways to have success. Guys that have the attributes, they can't just sleepwalk and do everything perfect and expect everything's going to be perfect. They have swing flaws. They have their ups and downs. They have a first round. They shoot 3 over. They go immediately to the range. They grab their swing coach. They say, what the heck is going wrong with my swing there? I'm missing everything right. And he's like, well, remember how there a year ago, 2 years ago, when I started working with you, you just didn't get you weren't getting your strong hand, your right hand to come around and square that club. Well, you're doing it again, man. And you're also you're not shifting your weight as much as you usually do. Things like that. I mean, they get that advice. They go out the next round. Maybe they shoot 3 under, 4 under, 5 under, 8 under, 10 under. I mean, these guys, they have their ups and they have their downs. So you just have to enjoy the ride, I think, with this game, and do the best you can. Have some fun with it. I keep having some guy invite me to play Minecraft, and I don't really want to right now. I haven't played Minecraft in years, so because games like this are fine. I love games like this, but I have a little bit of that. It's kind of like a vertigo that comes from first-person shooter or first-person perspective games where there's a lot of motion and even a little bit of like suspense kind of stuff. With Minecraft, granted, it's creepers and spiders, which are like innocuous, but you get weirded out enough that just that feeling, and then the vertigo of it. I think it just overpressurizes things with my senses, and it just causes me to not to vomit, but to just feel pretty crappy. So I just don't do that anymore, and I think I'm no worse for the wear because of it. So, I used to play things like Rainbow Six, and that would do it. My kid plays Fortnite, that does it. All things like that. It's just. But anyway, so continuing my adventure into PC gaming with Action PC Golf. I do have a Twitch stream called Tenacious Earl. If anybody wants to check that out, I'm trying something that is another kind of pet project. I don't want to put it on this channel because it's just a little too weird at this point. But maybe over time, if I get some people, watching on the Twitch and are interested, and I can figure out the best way to present it so that we don't have a lot of downtime, I might do that here on this channel at some point. It's Football Manager. It's a little bit like this Action PC Golf game. All you're doing is you're setting up strategies, you're setting up the teams, you're buying players, you're selling players, you're handling the media, you're handling opposing coaches in the media, you're dealing with players' attitudes and trying to get the balance between tactics between mood, all that stuff right. You want to have a good team, but you can also take a team that's not so great and do some decent things with it. But so football, so it's not football, it's soccer. It's a really fun game. I played it for a long time. I took a few years off from it just because I was in a little bit of a funk soccer wise, but I picked up this year's version and I kind of got back into it. I've done the style I like to play is what is called the llama style, and you will see that over on the Twitch. I have a video, so I'm starting my second season of Save, and I'm going to Twitch a number of the games over the next several weeks, most likely. So the llama style it's llama because it's LLM, lower league manager. And so what a lot of us like to do is you start the game unemployed. You start the game with a new profile that has no experience playing or very little experience, maybe just Sunday league player, and no badges, no coaching licenses, anything like that. Start unemployed, you apply for jobs only at the lower leagues. When you get a job, you do the best you can, but you only go to the level of hiring and scouting that is requisite for the club that's hiring you. When you need to hire staff, you apply, advertise for the positions, and who apply for the job are the ones that you can accept. You let your scouts do the work. I guess you can do a little bit of scouting yourself, but for the most part, you're supposed to take the guys you hire, the players you buy in, and build your team organically as if you are playing, as if you're managing a team in a way that you're just like some loser off the street who, some crappy lower division team is scraping the bottom of the barrel and they're like, let's give this a shot because everything else we tried hasn't worked. A lot of times it's a team that's in a relegation fight, and that's realistic, and that's what's fun about it. You can then, train the guys on your tactics. Sometimes your team sucks, but sometimes you can get them moving in the right direction and because it's the lower league, the lowest league that's playable in any country, and there's lots of countries. Probably like 40 or 50 countries in this game. And like England goes down like 8 or 9 levels. So, so the downside of it is if you get relegated, you basically lose your job because there's no relegation in that game. You're already playing in the lowest playable league and they get relegated and you're basically like, okay, I guess I got to find another job. If you survive, then you get to start playing in the transfer window, start looking for some players. You're probably going to have a modest budget. You're probably going to have a modest transfer nest egg, maybe none at all, but you just try and build a save. The guy, so I've done this style for a while. If you want to see it in action right now, there is a guy that has a YouTube channel called FM Llama. It's Football Manager Llama, but FM Llama, Llama. Check him out. His videos are superb. It's fun. It's frustrating at times. It's awesome at other times. And just trust me, if you like a little bit of soccer, and I've already recommended this to a couple people, and the one guy who is in the chat here sometimes, and I've been chatting with a bit. He is, it's great because it just really puts you in a situation where you're realistically having to manage a team that maybe you don't know a whole lot about, but you struggle, you succeed. When you succeed, it feels really good. Just like this game, just like Action PC Golf. When you can succeed with this game, you feel like you're on top of the world. And so I had 2 tournaments doing this. We had Vincent Whaley. We got him into the got him into the weekend. He had kind of a rough go of it on the weekend. He did make a little money, so we've gotten Ryan Brehm into the San Diego Open weekend. Let's see if we can get him. Let's see if we can get him a top 40 finish. That would be pretty cool. Get him, I don't know, 20, 30 grand. That would be pretty sweet. If we do that, we may have to play him again sometime and see if we can help him. I don't mind changing my my tactics a little bit on the fly. At the moment, it feels pretty good just switching from guy to guy. But if we can get somebody with a little bit of success, if we could get Brehm to where, let's say Brehm, if he could shoot, let's say like a 64 in this next round, shoots like 8 under par and gets close to the lead. Oh man, that would be that would be sweet. So anyway, I'm gonna shut it off here. I've been rambling a little bit, but it gets really exciting when you start thinking of possibilities of when you have a game that is tough and you're up against. But see, I play FIFA, I play Madden. Those games are tough, and I can't do much about them because my stick skills and all that stuff are just bunk. This has more to it than just meets the eye. So I gotta hang up here, but thanks for watching. Hit the like if you like this. We'll be back again tomorrow, hopefully. It's Father's Day. Hopefully I have a little bit of an opportunity to come out here, play round 3, and see if we can, maybe we can put in a low score. That'd be great. It'd be great to get him a low score. Thanks for watching, everybody. Ryan Brehm into the weekend. 2 for 2 with this Korn to Born. We'll see if he can make some waves on the weekend for Tabletop Earl. This is Tenacious Earl. See you soon.